I've been telling some of the people that I've met out here for the first time that this is a beautiful venue. I've never been to this area, and I just see the people, how excited they are to be here. And thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you asking us to come. My name is Joe Godfrey. I was raised in Chatham County, went to school at Silk Hope and Jordan Matthews. I love Chatham County, and that is the reason I'm running for Chatham County Commissioner. I was raised on a small farm. Maybe by today's standards, it would be pretty big. It was about a 300-acre farm on family land. I learned hard work from my father and from my grandparents to raise crops and to raise animals on this farm. During the time I was on this farm, I was trying to go to school and do all this. It's really difficult to do two different jobs. My father did the exact same thing. He was a butcher, and he would come home and farm in the evening. And by learning that hard work, I think I can put that to use in Chatham County now. Chatham County is a beautiful county, as we all know. The rural area is where I live. I still live out in the north central part of Chatham County, almost in Alamance County, not quite. But it's a beautiful area. I love living there. I raised my two sons there. They both went to Chatham County schools as well. I've been married to my wonderful wife for 33 years, and she's the best half of me, I promise. So if you get a chance to meet her, please do so. There are many things that I think that we can do in Chatham County that can improve Chatham County. Chatham County, the job of commissioner is not an easy job. And I'm sure if some of the commissioners were here tonight, they would tell you that. I've talked to some of them at length about their job and what they do. And there's no doubt that it's going to take some hard work and dedication to get the results that we need in Chatham County. I think if you look at our infrastructure, we're already seeing the challenges that are there for infrastructure. The development that's coming from the VinFast and from Wolfspeed, from FedEx, they're already on target to start in a couple of years. And there's going to be housing needs. We see that. There's definitely a housing crisis today. I'm sure the commissioners are working on that as well. I would like to see broadband service for our entire county. There's been a woeful disregard for that in our state. We have the funds available. If we can partner with our state, we can get broadband service for our entire county. Most of you remember during the COVID nightmare that was, a lot of the school children had issues being able to connect to the internet. We need that service for our entire county. We also need representation for our entire county. We're talking to a lot of people who are in western Chatham County. They feel like they may not be represented like they should be. And I think as a commissioner, I can represent the entire county. I may be District 4, but I want to be a commissioner for everyone. Thank you.
In touching on the broadband issue, you touched on one of the topics for the questions.
Yes.
Would you please amplify on what are some things that things should be done in Chatham County to deal with the urban and rural differences and what they need?
Yes, ma'am. I can definitely touch on this. Right now, I live on a dirt road, believe it or not. There are still dirt roads in Chatham County, still dirt roads in North Carolina. Just recently, Randolph ran fiber down my road. They stopped 3 driveways down. I don't know why. I've called, and hopefully that'll change. There's no doubt that the rural area of Chatham County is beautiful. We do not want to mess up any of the natural resources that Chatham County has. As I said, I was raised on a farm, so I can speak to this. Farming is a way of life in Chatham County, and it needs to continue to be a way of life for many in Chatham County. But we also have to understand that Chatham County is growing and that we need jobs in Chatham County. Manufacturing jobs need to happen in all areas of the state, but in particular Chatham County. And in relation to that, where are people going to live? Where are people going to play? There needs to be development that's taking care of our natural resources, but also understanding the rural areas of Chatham County as well. We need to make sure that farmers are taken care of, that the zoning is not changed for these farm areas in Chatham County, including in particular the western areas. So we need to make sure that that zoning stays the same. But I think that kind of answers.
Okay, let's go to another specific question. What do you think should be done about PFAS and dioxin from the Board of Commissioners' perspective?
I think the previous commissioner candidates answered that pretty well. I think we have to partner with the town of Pittsboro and let Pittsboro do what they're doing. I think the mayor is doing her job as she should. We need to look upstream. We need to find out what's causing this, and I think they have. But the state also, as Tom said, there are regulations in place that the states need to follow. And if those regulations are followed, this should not be happening. We need to make sure we clean up Hall River. People's lives depend on it. And I think we all understand that clean water is a necessity today. So we definitely need to do that. But in particular, our city, if our county can partner to do anything to help the town of Pittsboro out, we need to do that.
Okay, let's deal with another aspect of water, and that's wastewater. I just heard, as you know, that the wastewater plan came out today, recommendations. What specifically appeals to you about the county doing something about wastewater treatment?
Tom stole my thunder a little bit on this. We do understand that it would be almost impossible for us to have a central wastewater plant in Chatham County. That's not to say that we couldn't look at that as a plan, but no doubt that the wastewater commission that has been tasked with providing this report to our commissioners has done a thorough job. There's no doubt that they're doing their job. The commissioners need to look at this and make sure that this is something that is feasible, that's economical for our county. The spills that have been taking place, there are spills in multiple areas, in Farrington and Governor's Village and Briar Chapel. Those can be catastrophic over time. So we need to make sure that our commissioners are looking at all of these angles, not just settling on one thing, because it's going to change as more business comes into our county. More people move into our county. There's going to be a lot of new developments that are coming in, and we need to make sure that those developments have an answer when they come before our planning board. Make sure that they have a good answer that's feasible for our county and is helpful to our county so that we don't have to worry about it down the road.
Thank you. Katie.